those strange yellow headlamps they have in France? What's going to happen to those in 1992, or as the French keep calling it, 1993?
Yellow headlights are an integral part of the landscape of nighttime Paris, as elsewhere in France. Once resolutely supported by French industry and public alike, it now seems they may be one of those national quirks which falls victim to European harmonisation. France is now the only country in the world to insist upon yellow headlamps, a law introduced in 1939.
The advantages at that time were that the yellow light allows you a better driving in the fog. So this was the decisive argument. Second, it has been proven that the sensitivity of the eyes is better in yellow color than in white. And finally, a subjective argument. The people prefer to be dazzled by yellow than to be dazzled by white.
The trouble with a yellow bulb is that it emits less light than a white bulb. Now, this wasn't too much of a problem in the days when the industry fitted tungsten lamps to their cars. You simply coloured the bulb. You lost about 10% by making it yellow, but not too serious a loss. Trouble started when the industry started fitting halogen lamps to cars. Now, at the time, they couldn't self-colour the bulbs. The answer was to fit this rather quaint cover over the bulb, rather like an old-fashioned oil lamp. It then had 2 layers of glass, which cut down your light emissions by 20%, plus the 10% because it was yellow. And then you got fairly serious light loss problems. Whatever engineers do to improve headlight performance, the results are always worse with a yellow bulb. Light patterns from a white light are not only brighter, they also show a broader spread than the yellow equivalent. The argument that white lights dazzle more proves weak when put to the test. When headlamps are badly adjusted, the yellow beams do dazzle less than the white. But when the lamps are moved to the correct position, it can be shown that there's no dazzle, whether yellow or white bulbs are used. One idea is to use this bulb with a yellow coating inside. It improves light output and it's been a market success, even at £30 a set. But it produces a blue-white light compared with the standard bulb, and that's caused a stir with the French authorities. It seems the government will decide on white and justify it as part of progress towards European unity.
We have a recent survey which told us that more than 50% of the French people are ready to go to white. I think 5 or 10 years ago, when you British people came in France driving with a white light car, you receive lots of flashes, and I think today this phenomenon is decreasing.
It looks as though this change to the French motoring scene will go through without too much opposition. The only real problem comes for the British tourist abroad. They love to colour their headlamps yellow or attach yellow filters. What will there be in the form of status symbols in the future to show the Joneses that you really have been to France for your holidays?